Hello and welcome to Bloomberg Quint. We are here to wrap all the market action for you. Well, not a very good day to end with. Sensex, Nifty both lost nearly 0.7% despite positive European market cues. In fact, the Nifty gave up 87.50 today in the second half of the day, and this makes it the worst close in 2 weeks for the Nifty index. Tata Motors itself contributed nearly 55% to the Sensex. 180 odd point fall today, and Agam Realty, Auto, Metals, PSU banks, all these indices tanked anywhere between 1.5% to 4%.
Sure.
In fact, you also we did see some short positions building up in the next futures too.
Yeah, not some, quite a few actually, because we have seen a big move, finally a big move. Unfortunately, at least for the bulls, towards the short side, but there has been a substantial increase when it comes to open interest towards the Nifty futures as well as the Nifty bank futures. This, of course, a lot of this is towards accumulation of the short side. Let's take a look at what's also happened in the options market. Now, given the fact that we have moved considerably away from the 8800 mark on the downside, we have seen a lot of writing and an increase towards open interest in the 8800 call. On the other hand, we have seen a lot of profit taking perhaps when it comes to the 8700 put and the 8800 put. And with respect to the range that we're looking at, well, that still remains between 8500 and 9000 based on maximum open interest. But this is perhaps after 9 straight sessions that we are seeing a prominent move towards the downside. And well, once again, we'll wait for more data to come in the Bow copy to determine whether or not this momentum is here to stay.
That's right, but clearly the stock of the day has to be Tata Motors. A steep 9.5% fall in that counter, even as brokerages changed their stance after Q3 earnings miss. So you have ICICI Securities, Phillip Capital, Axis Capital and Edelweiss, all of them downgrading the stock by nearly 1 notch. In 2 days, that stock has lost about 13 to 14%. Sun Pharma also down about 4% after a disappointing set of numbers. A potential delay in the Halol facility resolution and continued pricing pressure led analysts to lower their target price by up to 17%, but some seeing valuations as reasonable now. That was also followed by Bank of Baroda. That also was another significant index loser, down nearly 3.5% on capital infusion concerns. In fact, the Nifty PSU index lost 1.5% with all the 11 constituents trading in red. On the other hand, you had Bharti Infratel, Z Entertainment, ITC and HDFC Bank, which are amongst the few that managed to hold on to the minor gains today.
So when it comes to the broader markets too, where this time, and day by day, we have seen the market breadth worsen. Right now, we have just one gainer for, well, 4 losers. And let's take a look at some of the weaker counters today. So, of course, we have Ruchi Soya, which is declined by as much as 8.5%. This is, of course, after a good jump post its partnership with Patanjali. Prism Cement also down 8.3%. The JP Group has been extremely volatile recently, and once again we have seen cuts of around 7% for JP Infra as well as JP Associates, followed by Intellect Design Arena. This is where you see Rakesh Jhunjhunwala along with his wife Rekha Jhunjhunwala selling as much as 4.2% stake in that company through a bulk deal yesterday. Escorts is one of the key gainers today here, up 6%, followed by Alchem Laboratories, Crew Finance, Canfin Homes as well as City Union Bank from the financials making a little bit of an up move, but as you can see, the gainers are not gaining as much as the kind of losses that we've seen for losers. So it certainly has been a very weak day, and especially the fact that the turnovers in the futures and options space are, well, relatively higher than what we've seen on an average over the previous few sessions. But that is all that we have for now. Thank you for watching Bloomberg Quint, and we'll see you tomorrow.